Questions for reflection. In our first reading, taken from the 10th chapter of the Acts of the Apostles, we heard of the encounter between Peter and the centurion named Cornelius. It's in Cornelius' household that Peter will preach the gospel to a group of Gentiles, and they will receive the Holy Spirit and manifest the gifts of the Spirit. They will also be baptized. This marks a major development in the history of the church. Prior to this, the gospel was directed to the Jews. Of course, we have accounts throughout the earthly ministry of Jesus when Gentiles hear the good news and he ministers to them. This was and is the Lord's plan, that all men and women will hear the gospel, convert, be baptized, and enter the church. The church is meant to become the home of the whole human race. Do we believe this? Are we participating in the Lord's plan by sharing the gospel with the people in our own lives? Every Christian is called to do so. In our second reading, an excerpt from the first letter of St. John, the Apostle, the author of the fourth gospel, which bears his name, the one called the beloved disciple, he teaches us of the love of God and reminds us that we are called to love one another with that very same love. In fact, when we do so, that is how we bring all men and women to the knowledge of the Lord, because God is love. Our motivation for sharing the gospel with others is love. Our gospel for today's Mass explains this profound truth even more clearly. Jesus teaches his disciples, and always remember when you hear the teachings Jesus gives his disciples, that we are his contemporary disciples. He teaches us how we can remain in his love or live in his love. By keeping his commandments. We did not choose him, but he chose us and appointed us to bear fruit for the kingdom, to bring all men and women to him, to participate in his continuing redemptive mission. The fullest manifestation of divine love is to lay down our lives for our friends as he laid down his life for us. And when we choose to live this way, the way of love, he gives us the grace to do so. And we experience true joy. We also grow in holiness and make him present in the lives of others because he loves through us.